Hello, friends. So, here's how I almost had an acting agent. Fresh out of high school, graduated, 18, it's like 2007. So, I would say maybe a year or two after, 2008, 2009. I'm just watching TV, and I just see this random commercial. So, at the time, I was still kind of, watching a few things on Disney and a few things on you know, CW and CBS and Nickelodeon and stuff like that. So, there was always like casting calls, but you never really think to really do one. So, me being curious, I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind being on the TV show. Why not? Why not try it? It looks fun, looks cool. Of course, there's many things that involve, you gotta have the right Hollywood look, I guess. You have to have the face, the body, the typical standard thing for, celebrities. So I see this commercial and I go ahead and I take down the number and I also go ahead and get on the internet and look it up. I fill out the application. Didn't really think anybody would really get back to me. I was thinking like there's no way. It's like a one in a lifetime kind of thing. It's not gonna happen to me. I'm not that lucky. Well, it turns out this guy actually calls me. I believe his name was it John? I don't really remember what his name was at the time because at that time I was like 18, 19. So it was mind blowing the fact that somebody actually called me like from this thing to actually try this up. So I listened to what he had to say and it all sounded so good, like amazing. I mean, he's talking the money I could make, the places I could go. I mean, it was legit. It was actual, like an actual agent. And so, he sent me all the forms I had to have as far as like, age, what I was doing, what my goals are. Also, I had to send in headshots, full body. I had to dress in like three different outfits that he wanted me to send in to him. And it was just a really cool experience to have that happen. Of course, I didn't fully go through with it, as a lot of things in life, but it was just really cool to have someone just be like, hey, you have the look, you could do this, why not give it a shot? So in my mind I'm thinking, I don't think so, but sure, what could it hurt? Why not? you know Life's all about risk. Why not go ahead and try it? Make it, you know, into a career. Sadly, I didn't, and I really wish that I would have. But it was a lesson learned. It was just cool to just have that process and keeping in touch with him. And like this lasted for at least 3 weeks, and that was pretty good at the time. And there were a lot of shows out there. There were a lot of shows that they were about to start up on a lot of these networks. I wish I remembered some of the name of the shows, but some of the shows that he actually had on his list are like still popular today. Like I really honestly could have been one of those characters on one of these shows. I really wish I remember the names of the shows, but it was just cool to have see the process of talking to the agent, figuring out how he gets paid, how I get paid, the whole process of going to auditions and doing everything. Like it just sounded so good, but I never took that step to actually do it. I guess I was just afraid because a lot of these things, they are uncertain, and as they say in the showbiz world, it's a dog eat dog world out there, and you can see that now from a lot of the drama and a lot of the media, with famous people, even though they're just regular average Joes like us underneath it all. Like when you think about it, they're literally just doing their job. And since they're just doing their job, like it's just they're only famous because they're pushed onto us and we see them on the television or movie screens and everything. So we just categorize these people like they're, these almighty gods, and they're honestly not. A lot of them do a lot of good, but then some of them are just, in it for the money and don't really care about the fans. And I didn't want that to happen to me. I would never want to lose myself because of money. It literally is the root of all evil. And I'm happy to say that yes, money is nice to have, so you don't stress and you don't have to worry about bills and everything, but it shouldn't run you. It shouldn't run your life. You shouldn't need it to be happy. Yeah, trust me, a lot of it will probably be happy, but if you truly, honestly were rich, would you really be happy? Think about it. So, you know, things happen in this kind of manner, and you look back on some instances and you kick yourself in the behind and say, why didn't I go for it? But then you think about it and like, well, you know what? My life is okay right now. I'm actually kind of glad that didn't happen. And when you get to that, that's how you know that you're good. That's how you know that you are very comfortable with where your life has been. You feel like you're successful. You feel like, you're on the right track. And that's all that matters. As long as we're on the right track for ourselves, we should be good. But also, if it's something that you're really, truly passionate about, never be afraid to take that risk. Chase that dream. Do what you have to do. Understand that there is more to life than just a regular 9 to 5 or, washing dishes, washing cars, slinging paperwork, taking orders, running food, just there's so much more out there to life than what we settle for. So push for your goals. Push for what you truly believe in. Take that chance. Jump. Take that leap. Never be afraid. Push yourself. And if you need backup, again, I'm your guy. I'm here for you. I'm here for you all. We're in this ride together. And, I appreciate it. And thanks for listening to my little story. So, that's also a story that nobody knows. I've never told that story to anybody, and now I've told it to all of you. So bottom line is, chase your dreams. Don't let anything stop you. Go get that agent. Go get that contract. Go make that money. Do anything that you got to do. But yeah, that's the little story of how I almost had an agent, never went through with it, just kind of left them hanging, and yeah, that was that. But I actually could have already been famous and on TV, but it's okay. More good things are to come in my life. So yeah, but always stay happy and do what you got to do, y'all. So that's it. See ya.